Hello there, everybody. TheAndrata here, and welcome to episode 70 of our Enigmatica 6 Let's Play series. Where today, unfortunately, this is, I guess you could say technically would be episode 71. I recorded episode 70, and for some reason, my mic quit working. Episode 69 worked fine, ended it, started recording 70. No mic for the whole episode. Don't know what happened there. And it figures I didn't have OBS open on my second monitor. I had a web browser open because I was researching some stuff and forgot to minimize it like I always do to monitor it. And yeah, anyway, so didn't miss a whole bunch. We set up this beehive here, which is a tier 4 beehive. We moved some bees in over to our apiary. So we got our booby, iron, gold, sooty, diamond, uranium, and emerald bee in here. And they are doing a great job producing their combs. And we got our centrifuge set back up here. And we set up XNet. We were having some trouble with honey going into only the ender tank and everything else like getting voided because, well, it's happening again. Honey is stuck and I don't know why this happens, but it's not extracting honey. From you, extract honey and insert honey. See, it should be extracting and it doesn't. And I don't know why. And this should be able to operate from any case. And it is working from any spot because items are getting extracted out. So fluids just are not. And I don't know what the issue here is. In the interim, what I'm going to do is put bottles in here, I guess. So we can process the buckets of honey into bottles. But I guess it's not doing that either. There's also like miscellaneous other fluids that are stuck in here. This is a fluid processing channel, correct? Yeah, I mean, we're able to filter. Yeah, fluid distribution mode. There's no anything special. Insertion priority. You are only allowed to insert honey. So I don't understand what's going on. Also, this is not extracting. Well, this is not extracting because this is an item channel. So let's clear this out. That would explain that one. Fluid, create. You're going to extract, and you're just going to trash everything else. Are you doing that? No. See, it doesn't even do that. Interesting. And I don't know what the issue is. I don't know why it would not want to be working with fluids. So this is going to back stuff. And it's not doing glass bottles either. Or it's not doing, yeah. So I don't understand. If anybody knows why this is not wanting to work properly, please feel free to let me know because it should be. Or if you have recommendations of what to do with all the excess liquids, because I just want honey and I don't want to avoid everything like we were before because we didn't have enough honey. Yeah. So that's that. Anyway, so that's what we did. We moved our bees over. We got that set up. We really didn't change much. We discussed what our plans were for the next couple episodes. So our plan for this episode is to move our induction casing and our Nitro Reactor over here. Don't know why I went into here. I meant to do this and go to Old Home because we need to start getting that moved over and we want to start getting set up with our reactor. The biggest issue with doing this though is going to be, well, we got to get all this infrastructure. Not this can chill. I don't think this would fit in a, this might fit in a max. We don't need it to be this. What was a max again? It was like 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it was 13. We probably could get all this to fit inside of a max compact machine if needed. It just doesn't give us room for expansion. Actually, you know what? Someone in the comments mentioned how we can break these corners and set it up outside with advanced solar generators, and we wouldn't need to have this resistive heater here at all pulling any power. So we may actually end up doing that because this, I mean, it doesn't pull that much power, but it is pulling power. And if we don't need it to, let's just go ahead and vein mine all of these because they are no longer needed. because that system is going to be shut down. Okay, so we need to upgrade our reactor. Now, in order to upgrade it, I need to refresh my memory. First off, let's clear out our to-do list here, because apiaries and bees we're going to kind of move away from. Let's go ahead and collect these few quests that we got from doing the bees. Luck of Cheap Preparing, Leech 4, Fire Aspect, cool. Not bad at all. All right, reactors. Refresh my memory. A Powah Reactor. Do you use... Okay, so it's just one block, and it sets everything up for you. Do you use the previous tier to make the next tier? You do. So, if we go to our quests, and we go to Powah, and we look at the reactor, how many of these do we need? 36. So we need 36 total of these in order to do this. And this has 133,000 or 133 billion. So if we tear this down, this thing should be able to run for a little bit without us having to do anything. But we are going to have to set up all of this processing again in our new location. So let's try and remember what we have here, okay? So into this, we have coal and redstone being piped in. I'm assuming from this exporter. No, you are ether gas. Interface is doing uraninite, coal, redstone, and dry ice. This thing is manufacturing dry ice. So we are going to need to put a network receiver down in our basement to be able to do this. This thing is going to go into our redstone room because it's not that big of a block. And it'll automate our energizing orb, which we can put somewhere in our base. And then this is making us our ice, correct? Yes. So this is doing the ice, and it is importing into this interface. So we can leave all of that set up. It's this that we need to get going. So, Powwow Reactors. And I set these up to autocraft too. I am so smart. So we need 36, which means we're going to need 8 sets. So we're going to need 36 of these spirited capacitors. Correct? Well, that's what we're going to make. So yeah, 8 times 4 is 32, but we need 36. 9 times 4 is 36. I'm tired. We are missing spirited crystals. Okay, so we need to make spirited crystals. And spirited crystals is just emeralds in this thingy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and I just need to teach the system how to do that. Unfortunately, teaching the system how to do that is done all the way over here, but we actually don't need these emeralds. What we need to do is say spirited crystals is this. We also need more patterns. Let's get you and get 64 more cooking. So then that is the entangled block that we need that in. And we should be able to see the other stuff. Okay, so that is you. And then I guess since I'm here, let's teach it the spirited reactor. I don't know if that won't work. If we want to upgrade these are going to have NBT data from the other ones that we're going to pull out, and so they will not work. So we just need these things. So let's go ahead and get those. Spirited, and we need 36, and it crafts 4. That is 9 sets. So guys, my brain is fried. I just recording that episode that I just recorded and then having to redo this is it was not on my to-do list right now. So I am like brain fry at the moment. So those are going, and it goes fairly quickly, but also at the same time pretty slow. What if we wanted to get Neotic? Oh, we do have 2 more of these. I think I didn't want to set them up because I didn't want them to be like ugly, but I don't really care now. Yeah, that works. Let's get some more power in there. Neotic. Or what are these called? Energizing rods. Do I have any others? No. Do I have the ability to make more? Probably. What are you missing? Just blocks of quartz? I need to get a quartz bee. I have no quartz again. This converts to quartz, doesn't it? I remember there was a recipe for this. Yeah. I don't remember what the recipe is. Oh, you got to convert it to this and do this and that and something like that. Nitro crystals. We're going to definitely need more nitro crystals, but let's get these energizing rods. The question is, should I upgrade to these? Once we get to the nitro tier, we're kind of pretty much done with these. Like, we're not going to need to be messing around with Powah anymore. So is it really worth it? I don't know. What I do know is that we can tick accelerate this. To go a bit faster. Blast those emeralds. Let's go. I don't want to wait around anymore. I don't have my crafter manager to see exactly where this is at, but let's look at the spirited, these things. I have 17 and I needed 36. No, I needed 9. No, I needed 36. Again, I don't remember. We'll be back when this is done. All right, let me take a brain break here real quick. Okay, a good 5 to 10-ish minutes later, we have our 36 spirited capacitors. So let's go ahead and go over here and break this down. And I think, yeah, if we break one, it breaks it all. So we need to go ahead and spirited reactor. Let's go ahead and upgrade all these. Bam, bam. And that's going to make those. And my mathing was correct. Okay, and then lastly, Nitro Reactors. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to take more stuff. I was about to say, I was about to cry. Because you can only make one at a time, which is the worst part of that. Okay, and we have the 36 and we had an extra capacitor. So now we need to go to our base and set this up. And we will set up all of this stuff is when we get over there. It's not that difficult. We just do need to keep in mind that we are now draining at about 18,000 per tick. So we don't need to be like crazy fast, but we do need to hustle. We're not going to drain billions of power that quick though. So we're going to go ahead and set up the reactor here, and I say let's do it here. Why? I don't know, but our induction casing can go over here. This looks good. And I like that it builds itself. That is extremely convenient. So our dry ice and then our coal and our redstone can all go into here. And that is going to start running, and it is generating well, about 100,000 RF a tick until we get a coolant into here. Can I turn this off? I don't want it running. Redstone on. There we go. Okay. So we need to get a network receiver. Actually, we need the whole gamut. So we need a transmitter. We're missing the netherite. Okay, so we need to go to old home. And we need to get our digital miner. This coal can come out. This gold. Don't know where all this stuff came from, but it can go away. What we don't want to happen is run out of power. So we need that. We need this. And we're going to need a point to be set up on our network. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop into the nether. Oh, that campfire you see over there, by the way, is from when I was trying to get bees out of the hives, and then I decided to just break the hives and capture the bees before they can sting me, and then throw them into their new place, and they can't get mad at me for it. Okay, so we're gonna do this. You need power. No, that is not where power goes, Captain. My network. We need the ender chest. Can go up here, and we need this set to yes, and no emeralds, but ancient debris. Good. Start. And it is not very fast. It is using 16,000 RF, 10,000 RF. And this is, it is not fully upgraded, but you can't. Oh, I don't have any energy upgrades in this. What am I doing? That's surprising. Why didn't I put energy upgrades into this? No wonder this used so much power initially. And then let's get speed upgrades, and we can probably put the 4 more in there and max out this thing's speed. Let's break it, move it a chunk, and do this again. Let's go over here. Point chest. Basically, this is what you got to do to avoid having to actually mine for this stuff. Start. There's not very many here. Speed and energy upgrades. We got those. Cool. Remember, I think we can triple this. So once we get some, we're not going to be too bad with, you know, being able to triple it. That's not that big of a deal. So let's set this up. This thing. Start. Ah, there was quite a bit in this area. And it is going much faster now that we have more upgrades on this. And I do have this going down to, you know, reset config. Yeah, max 0, max 250. Yeah. And give me this. And I think that's enough for now. So let's go back to old home. Perfect. Hop down here, and I think we can put this into the, I don't remember. Is it the crusher? Yes. So it starts out here. Oh, I never set mana gems to extract. Oh goodness, this thing. It says this can go in there. There it goes. You guys all go in there so you can pull down as needed. I need that to process into scraps, yes, and then I need to set these to extract from the crushing factory. Stop processing, extract those, start processing. Oh, and you need to be extract. Yeah. You are extracting? Oh, that's the crushing factory. I mean our enriching factory. That's you. Extract. You can be cleared. Yeah. Well, it's doing it. It's just doing it very slow. So let's just do it ourselves. Okay. So now network, transmitter, receiver, and card can all be crafted. We can go to our new home. Pop down here. You're over here. The network can go just smack dab in the middle. So you are going to be the receiver. You're going to go medular of the room. Yes, that is the official term, medular. Grab the card and the transmitter. You're going to go there. You can go there. Let's clean up a little bit. Pop into here. Our tower of network transmitters. And then you're going to go into there, and that's going to activate that. And okay, so now we can get stuff set up. So we need cables. Where is my cables? So we need to set up cables to import stuff to this. We also need power to come out of this. So we're going to set up the flux point. Actually, no, we had pipes. So let's get a mechanical pipe or universal pipe. Did I put all those away? I think I did. Y'all don't belong in here. Ultimate. That's you and you. You guys don't belong in there. You guys go in my backpack, so I always have you on hand. You are going to come here, and the point can go like here. So that is going to be on the generators, and it's not running now, of course, but we can get it running again. And then we need to get a exporter. We're also going to need a interface. We're basically going to mirror everything that we had on the previous one. Duplicate it, and then it's not like we're wasting because we will use these things eventually. But let's... No. What? Excuse me. You were supposed to go to there. And then I need to go upstairs and get a bucket of ether gas. Unless I have some. Did I save a bucket of it? No. But I can get some out of here. Pop back downstairs. Figure out where I'm going because it all looks the same. Come over here. You are going to be fluids, ether gas. So now this should be getting pumped full of ether gas. Yes. No. Is it because I turned it off? Yes. Okay. So you have your ether gas now. So you can actually go back and run. Yeah, that's fine. And you are a point. Aren't you supposed to be a plug? Yes, you should be a plug. Why did I have a point set up to pull power from our generators network on this? You should be a plug, and you should be getting power. Disable limit. Yeah, you are going to be called... This is the Powah Reactor. And actually what I want to do, I'm just going to put this directly on there so I don't have to run a cable across this room. Yeah. Or U power. I'm not entirely sure. Well, you don't connect there, so you have to be power. Okay. So power is coming out, and then the induction casing will get the point, and that will hook up to our a plug to our TheAndrata network. So this is running. It's doing its thing. It's got ether gas being pumped in, but we still need to pump in the dry ice and all that good stuff. So let's get a interface set up, and we can go ahead and put that guy here. Yeah. And let's go back to our old home and remember what exactly we had set up on this interface. So let's go down here and scope out this area. So out of the interface, we had dry ice, redstone, coal, and uraninite. Let's get rid of all those and take those. And we're going to pop back over here and get all that set back up. Run some cables to this interface. So you had uraninite, coal, redstone, dry ice. You had all the upgrades that you can get, plus a crafting upgrade. And then we had a logistical transporter set up to be here to pipe everything in. Morphing tool to extract, and you should be filling back up with all your stuff. Okay, so that takes care of this dude. He is good and ready to go. Then let's go back to our old home. Moving takes a lot of work. We had everything set up and running smoothly, and then now we decided to move, and you know, that changes everything. Okay, so that is you. I'm going to keep you here, though, because you are inputting the dry ice and the regular ice for us. So, ice, you are extracting into the interface. So what we need to do is set this up in our refined storage area and get him set up. But for now, it can just stay here because it's not hurting us to have all of this here. And it is still running because eventually we're going to need to move this thing too. So we'll move this later. What we need to do now is get this guy moved to our new base. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a 5 by 5 by 5 here. So we need to break everything. Hey, I got that quest done that I was looking to do a while ago. And go to new base, home. And yes, we have no power because I just destroyed all of our power. So I hope we do not need anything. But we need to set this up. So that is induction casings. You are the center. Where did I put you? You are 1 block away. But you are going to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Remember, it's a hollow cube. Building gadgets. That's correct, right? Yes. Okay, it won't place anymore. Interesting that it'll place them this way, but not going across. Yeah, see? Induction casings. And remember, we're going to be short because we are supposed to have some ports. So we need a output and an input. Where is our ports? Does it say basic induction port? No. I was like, there's tiers of induction port. And then those extra casings go here, and then we should get some particles. Yes. Okay, cool. Then we need to go inside and set these things back up. So honestly, doesn't matter. They just all need to go in here. I know I had them set up like fancy before, but it honestly doesn't matter. Network is not found because there's no power. Let's go ahead and get this set back up. Okay. the induction casing and flux point on the generators network. So you're going to go there, and you are outputting 800,000 because you're filling up, right? Yep. And you can go back there. And now everything should start coming online. Do I need to set this to be a output? Probably. Yes. There we go. Crisis averted. We are good to go. You are set to a input. I'm assuming just going to cycle that. Yep. Okay, cool. So we're inputting 130,000 RF a tick, and we are outputting about 15 at the moment. So that's not bad. This thing is running. It is on auto mode, but it is just running full blast because it's filling this thing up. We are sitting at 9 degrees Celsius, which is fantastic. I don't know if there's anything else we can do to this to make it any better. 126,000 RF is pretty good. Let me just double check real quick on the wiki and see, but I think ether gas and that's it's capped out. We're best we can do. So Enigmatica 6 wiki, Powah energy generation. If we scroll down to the bottom, ether gas cold nitro tier is going to output 770,000 per fuel with a generation rate of 128,000 RF a tick when we're at about 125. Fluctuations. Our coolant's a little low. I don't know. But yeah, we're doing pretty dang good. This has a max output of 80,000, it looks like, and it's inputting all of that power. And you're getting your ether gas, no issues with backstuffing. You are ready to go with extra resources as needed. And yeah, that is our energy system setup. And if we wanted to, I mean, we could set up more of these, though that whole process is very annoying of crafting everything. But our next goal is going to be to start getting into mechanism and their fission reactors and their fusion reactors. And those are in the millions of RF per tick. So it's going to easily outshine this, but this will keep us going for a while. The reason I wanted to upgrade this and I want to start getting into some upgrades is because I want to get the industrial foregoing laser drill going. And I want to max out, like, make it super awesome, and like we have with our wither killer with all of the things around. But remember, those use 1,000 RF a tick, and I think I want a total of like 72. So that's 72,000 RF. But my gosh, that's going to generate buku resources for us. So let's check out our honey. I guess it's maintaining. Those glass bottles did get used. I don't know what for. Do we have more honey in here? No honey has come into here for a while. And then, like, if we look at bottles, we have bottles of honey, bottles of milk. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on with all that, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's it for this episode. And I just checked and our audio is all working. So this actually is a real episode, not a, magic episode where things happened that y'all didn't get to see. And I apologize for that. I will quadruple check to make sure that everything is working because, yeah, well, you guys missed stuff and it just, wasted a half hour of me recording and talking to myself. And my voice is okay, but I don't necessarily want to listen to myself talk for a half hour if it's for nothing. But yeah, anyway, if you enjoyed what you watched, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help the channel, and I really do appreciate it. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.